Hello everybody, welcome to Jitex Global, and today we are with Mr. Gaurang Shah, the Executive VP for Product and Engineering Department of Mastercard. Hello Gaurang, how are you?
Very good.
So how's Jitex treating you this year?
Jitex this year is just amazing. With the amount of participation, it goes on to say we took one thing for granted probably in the last couple of years in pandemic, which was human interaction. And our race is coming back and showing us, and Jitex is the best example of it, how much people missed the human interaction and how much we want it back. So it's amazing. The participation, the ideas, this is what that keeps us awake all night. This is what we want.
So what is Mastercard showcasing at Jitex?
So multiple things. So I just came out of a BNPL panel discussion. So that's a big focus area. We had a big crypto track. I think a lot of happening in the world of crypto, and we are heavily engaged into enabling and making consumers invest and get back their money easily in the world of crypto. So we work very closely with a lot of fintechs, and a lot of fintechs are showcasing their capabilities at our stall. But we work with all kinds of fintechs. There are fintechs who are innovators, who show the new innovations that they are doing. The fintechs who are the enablers, who do the plumbing for our partners to enable solutions that we come out. And then there are fintechs like the BNPL players who come out with actual consumer and merchant solutions. So we partner with a lot of them. One of the programs that we partner is StartPath. One of the other programs, how we make it easier for our fintech community is to launch and get access to our solutions, to our technology, to our ecosystem, is via a program called FinTech Express. So we've been heavily engaged in showcasing that. But the one thing that I really loved this year that we did very different was talk about crypto, to talk about BNPL as a new area, but giving an opportunity to our fintech partners to come on our stall and talk about their innovation to the wider public.
So how do you see the growth of fintech in the region?
It's a very, very active region in terms of fintech. And I also feel it's really also driven by how the regulatory policies or the governments are driving it. Look at the Vision 2030 documents of almost every country, whether it's UAE, Saudi, Egypt, or all around the region. Look at the FinTech Hive programs, that is, or FinTech acceleration programs that we are seeing across. In UAE itself, we have one in Dubai, one in Abu Dhabi. So I think every government is realizing that fintechs drive innovation for a better tomorrow, and that's everyone wants a better tomorrow. They are the one who are challenging the status quo and saying, hey, can we do something better? And that's something that all of us want to embrace, all of us want to encourage and be a part of their journey.
So talking about buy now, pay later, what are the trends that you see in the region?
I think the region has taken over the buy now, pay later, saying, hey, this is something that has worked globally in multiple markets. We have seen many of the fintechs, like our partners, Potty, Postpay, and many other partners have launched in this market. And the response has been very, very decent from the consumers and merchants. We talk to the merchant community, we talk to consumers, we talk to our partners, financial institutions, PSPs, fintechs, and the response that we are getting is, this is something that's here to stay. It will go through the maturity cycles to evolve the business model so that it becomes a little bit more mature. But it's still a new industry, but there's a clear demand from the consumers. It solves a specific needs. It's a post-financing need that has existed for hundreds of years. It's just formalizing those needs into a formal ecosystem and giving it a scale. So I think every single market we are seeing BNPL solutions getting launched. I think the next phase that we are very keen in participating with these partners is to bring the broader ecosystem and industry into the BNPL and drive scale and interoperability. And that's what we focus on as a payments technology company.
So how are Mastercard solutions, digital solutions, helping business transition into e-commerce?
See, when you look at businesses, what do they want? They want, when it comes to payments, they want to get paid from every consumer or a customer who come to their platform and get paid securely, get paid instantaneously. That's what they are really looking for. And the way we are doing it, we have run. So today we have about 100 million merchants globally. E-commerce has been the fastest growing, especially in the COVID. E-commerce went through the roof, and so we are working heavily with a lot of our traditional partners which are acquiring banks, but also the new fintech partners. We call them payment facilitators, we call them PSPs or payment service providers. But with them we are enabling solutions that makes for the businesses to get onboarded very, very simple. We have launched a solution we call Digital First for merchants, where the merchant can just download an application and we do a KYC like a consumer, and you can get onboarded as a merchant and start offering payments as a e-commerce payment link, as a e-commerce checkout. And even for the smaller merchants, now we have a proposition where we can do the store builder, meaning if they do not have their own website, SME merchant, we offer a solution saying, hey, download this particular app, put your logos, put your products there, and you're up and running instantaneously. So we are doing all of the adjacent solutions as well to make their life simpler. The idea is, how can we take away the complexity from our consumers and merchants, and we manage in the ecosystem and make life very simple for them.
So moving forward for the next year, what are Mastercard's plans?
Drive digital inclusion. Get to more and more consumers. They want to get into formal economy. Get to the broader SME and micro SME space, which we feel is heavily underserved. And drive the digital inclusion across different areas. And when we say digital inclusion, we just don't talk about payments where money is exchanged. How securely is that done? Was it the simplest way to do that? Was it economical to do that? So we look at all of these multiple aspects and then provide our solutions and services. If a player wants a loyalty platform to enable this consumer and merchant engagement, we do that. So in one word, driving the digital inclusion, but we think a 360-degree around everything that's needed for the merchant and for the consumer to make that happen. But then we work through our partners to enable it for them.